A Plaguelands Media production.
Hey everyone, this is Hugh from Plaguelands Media bringing you another playthrough of Final Girl. Of course, this game is just so freaking awesome. I was feeling a little bit Halloween killsy, so we are playing with Hans, who is going to stand in for Michael Myers, in Maple Lane, which of course is going to stand in for Haddonfield. And our final girl is going to be Nancy. Of course, the final girl from the Maple Lane Dr. Fright set. I just randomly drew her, and her special ability is you may reveal a black final health token each time you lose normal health, and swap it with your one if you want to. If not, remove it from the game. So, not sure how helpful that is going to be. Our setup is revenge, hence the Halloween Kills theme. We have the killer in the center, and Nancy is hiding out in one of the houses on Maple Lane. Maple Lane, of course, being a very different location because we have 4 item decks. We've got odds and ends in the northwest, crucifix in the southwest, energy drink in the northeast, and a trash can lid in the southeast. We are going to shuffle our tarot cards, our deck of 10, of course. Okay, we're going to shuffle our event deck, and I will remember to draw an event card before we start playing the game. One of those rules that I always seem to fuck up. But that's just how you go when you are filming a board game and not editing it as you go. Okay. We also have our convince cards added to the pile. The rules for Maple Lane: if there is a victim in a house, you cannot enter that house to search unless you can convince them of your intentions. For some reason, everyone on Maple Lane is suspicious as hell. Our first event card. What is going on over there? There is a lot of commotion on Maple Lane. I'm going to see what's up. Place 1 new victim on each of these spaces. Okay. So we get a victim, 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 and victim. So people have heard that Hans is in Maple Lane, and they're like, you know what? We want to go check that out. That sounds like a good plan. All right, well, first thing Nancy's going to do is she's going to walk out of her house, rolling 2 dice, and getting 1 success. So time goes down. Nancy moves into this space here. She's going to walk again, getting 2 successes. I lose a time, but I can move 2 spaces. I'm going to move 1. And I'm going to rescue these 2 prisoners. I'm going to tell this guy, get away from here, giving me 2 time. And I'm going to use this to get the planning action card in my hand. Okay, that is planning for the next horror roll. Okay. So I assume that's +2. +2 dice. Okay, I get to move 2 spaces. So that was 1. I'm going to move down to here. I'm going to focus. I'll ditch these 2 cards to turn that into a success. I lose a time. Horror goes down. I'm going to keep these 2 cards in hand and end my turn right there. Okay, so we'll put these in the dead card area here. I have 5 to play with. 2. I'm going to get a search. For 2. I'm going to take a sprint. For 1. I'm going to take a convince, giving me a hand size 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of 5 cards. I have a bit of a plan. Let's see if we can make it work. Okay, the killer phase, killer action. If he's in a space with a victim, he's going to attack. He is not. Then we draw our first terror card. He's just standing there. Terror goes up by 2. And he is going to move towards the nearest victim twice. Okay. Well, let's see. 1. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. I think he is going to move here. He's not going to move again because he's in the same spot as our victim already. Then we have the panic phase. No one got killed. Upkeep phase, reveal finale card, rearrange items. Don't have any of that to do, so it is back to our phase. We're going to focus. The horror level is a little too high for my liking. Ouch. We're just going to lose 2 time. That's fine. We are going to search. Oh, that ain't good. That is not good at all. Take the top item card. Horror goes up by 2 and lose 2 time. Or horror, well, horror's going to go up by 1. I'm going to lose 2 time. All right. I'm going to end it there. For 2, I'm going to buy the other search card. Search goes back. And I get 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Wow. All right, that was a pretty lousy turn, Nancy, you stupid cow. But that is okay. Killer is going to attack, killing off this gentleman and putting Bloodlust up by 1. I've got to get that down. That is not going to be good. Terror card. If there are no victims on the board, there is. Going to move towards the nearest victim and attack twice. Okay. Move there. Kill that victim. Putting Bloodlust up. Putting Horror into the 6. For each victim killed during this attack, Horror goes up by 1. So Horror goes up by 1, which pushes Bloodlust up by 1 again. No one to panic. So it is now Nancy's turn. Nancy is going to focus with 1 dice. Okay. Weak attack and short rest to turn that into a success. Nancy is going to search. Oh my. I'm going to get rid of my 2 walk to turn that into a success so we can take odds and ends. If you're in a house, you may place a booby trap token in it. If an enemy moves into that house, the enemy takes 2 damage. Alright, well. Nancy's booby-trapped that house. Okay. A lot of good that is actually going to do her. Seeing as the killer is so far away, we are going to sprint. 1 success, moving 2 spaces. And we're going to end it there. Sprint goes down by 1. Okay. Search. That should actually be at 3, I think. All right. 2. Okay, what do I need to do? I need to find a weapon. Is what I need to do. Two to buy a search card. And 1 to get close call. Okay, we get our focus back. These other cards go away. This is not looking good for Nancy. Hans is not going to attack anyone because there's no one in his space. Okay, horror goes up by 1. He's going to move. He only moves 1 space towards the nearest victim. Oh, wait a second. He's moving in there and he's killing that guy. Okay, good job, Hans. Putting Bloodlust up by 1, which puts horror up by 1, which pushes that up, which reveals Hans's dark power. Blood Frenzy. For every victim that Hans kills, +1 Bloodlust. Okay. Okay, what can we do? Nothing. So, we're ending our turn. Hold on a second. How many cards do we have? 5. Getting back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. That is our turn. Completely wasted. Hans doesn't kill anyone. Terror card. Horror goes up by 2, which means Bloodlust goes up by 2, which means horror goes up by 1, which means Bloodlust goes up by 1. Moving twice towards the nearest victim, and he now moves 2 spaces. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay. All right. Focus. Horror goes down by 1, cost of a time. Walk. Weak attack and short rest to turn one of those into a success. Going in here. Going to search. Going to lose 2 time to re-roll both of those. Where were they? Oh, they were in this house here. 1 success, so I get the top of the item deck, which is Fireworks. Spend 2 time to place the Fireworks token in your space or an adjacent space, not in the house. When the killer chooses a target, they'll choose the Fireworks instead. Discard the Fireworks token when the killer enters. Wow. Absolutely useless. Okay. Let's go for a walk. No successes. Going to lose 2 time, lose a health, move 1 space, and end it there. Yep. Okay, 1 time. By a close call. Put all these back. Search, weak attack, short rest, walk, and focus. Okay, Hans kills this victim. Bloodlust is going up by 2. So it goes 1. Horror, 2. Okay. Did you hear what happened on Maple Lane? Draw an event, then draw the next tarot card. Okay. Draw an event. It's raining. Panic victims in the intersection. Then move every victim in a street space to its adjacent house. Okay. Interesting. Party in the Burbs. Place 4 new victims in any house that contains at least 1 victim. If none do, then place them in the intersection. Oh, idiot. All right. What does it say? Place 4 new victims in any house that contains at least 1 victim. Okay, there's a party going on up there. Fair enough. And then draw a tarot card. He's going to move to the closest victim. Attack. Killing him. Pushing Bloodlust up by 2. 1, 2. So we lose 2 tarot cards. If the killer is at a house, move it to any other house in the quadrant with a victim. He's going in there. Killer attacks. Oh my lord. Killing off that guy. 1, 2. So we lose 2 tarot cards. And we draw an event. Officer Cop. Place the cop car token on the street space of your choice. All right. Each upkeep, move it 1 space towards the opposite end. Victims on the space of the cop car will move with it and are considered saved when they reach. No one's in... No one is in the streets because it was raining. They all ran inside. So that was a useless card. Nancy is going to focus. And that's all she can do. So she has 3 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So she gets 8. 2 to buy a sprint. 9. 2 to buy a search. Okay. Killer. Upkeep phase. Oh, I have to reveal this because there are no cards left in the tarot deck. Okay, draw a second Dark Power card when this is revealed. Okay. So let me find Hans's Dark Powers. Okay, give him a shuffle. And we have this one. For every knife Hans attacks you and each victim space once. Okay, wow. So, that does change everything. Okay, so he's going to move twice. Once for every knife, he attacks you and each victim in his space once. So Hans just slaughtered all 4 of them. Pushing this up 4 times, really can't go any higher than that. No Taradak, so it's back to us. Oh, and that cop car moves there, which doesn't do us any good at all. We are going to focus. Getting nothing. So let's do weak attack and short rest to turn that to a success. To push it down. Let's walk. 1 success. We're going into the Smallies house. We are going to search. Okay, we find. Please be a weapon. Please be a weapon. A bicycle. Take this card. Place a bicycle token on the street space adjacent to you. Items in hand. And you're with the bicycle. Once per turn. Okay. Let me find the bicycle token. Alright, that was a waste of time. I'm going to sprint, play close call to reroll that, move 1 space, lose a health, lose 2 time, and end my turn. Okay. Killer is going to move twice. He's going to attack, killing Nancy in front of the cop car because Nancy was absolutely useless. All she did was hide down here, trying to find a weapon where there clearly wasn't any. Oh, look at that. Yes, there was. There was a pitchfork. What other items? There was the machete. There was the knife. Oh, man, Nancy. What is wrong with you, woman? Okay. And we had knife, lucky dice, and an archery bow. But of course, she found a bicycle, some fireworks, and some odds and ends to make a booby trap in a house that the killer never actually came to. That is a smart final girl. That was a massacre. Hilarious nonetheless. Oh, and Hans had a extra heart there. Hope you enjoyed this. Even though I lost, still a great game. A little frustrating when the dice don't go your way, but that's the same with everything. Please like, subscribe, follow us on all the stuff you're going to see on the end slide. But most importantly, stay safe. I'll see you in the next video.